Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The strains of the national anthem of Australia. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. And having a look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
So it's down to business here. Suter gets across to intercept that.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Rustic plays a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Big header! Harmlessly behind.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
And he's forced to go back. Done delicately. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And now the breakaway. And it's lofted through here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rustic. He's looking to set free a runner. There's the delivery. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's onside. Corner it is. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Suter. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Burgess. And that's a throw-in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Looking for the runner. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's a nice ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That has been cut short. Half-time getting close now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Moved on forwards. He won't be happy with that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, they could break here. Well timed, excellent interception. Played into the middle. Interesting ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Goes in for the header! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he thumps it clear. And here's the chance to counter.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's looking wide. In towards the middle. And he's heaved it away. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Suta. Gets into some space. It's a good-looking cross. Deftly away.
Australia making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
The attendance for this match was
almost an hour gone.
550.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Hrustic. Australia have a free kick. He has found a way through. Chance! It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, that's nice. And he lines up a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's gone forward. Big chance! Tries a shot! It's there! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
The goal scorer.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Really fierce, close defending. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Nicely spread. Oh, good take in a good area. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. He gets big! Oh, taken with style! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Indonesia making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Australia get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Very much into the last knockings. Lecky. And that has sent him sprawling. And the finish!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Suta spots it and intercepts. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. It's just beyond his reach. And that is that. Indonesia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Indonesia really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.